Hey there, it is Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
Live from the Netherlands. There she is. What a pleasure to talk to her again. Inge Postma is with us. She is the director of Arab Vision, and they stream Christian broadcasting into the Arab world. Want to catch up with her to see what's going on. Inge, how are you?
Yeah, good, fine, thank you. I just I just returned from the Middle East a few days ago to be with my team, because of our team is based in the Middle East, and they are all local Arab Christians.
So the Netherlands is home, but Middle East is your second home because you're traveling there a lot to do work, right?
Yeah, second home, and as a family, we lived there for 8 years. That's quite some time ago, but that's when I started to work with Arab Vision. So I started in the local office in the Middle East, and then after some years, I returned to the Netherlands with my family. And now I still almost 25 years I work for the ministry, but in recent years from the Netherlands, yes.
That is so awesome. Before we get into more of what's going on with Arab Vision, what does Christmas look like for you there, you with your family in the Netherlands? That sounds, just saying it sounds like it's going to be beautiful.
It sounds Christmassy.
Well, lately, last years, we don't enjoy snow so much because of the global warming, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But we love celebrating it together with our 4 kids, their spouses, and our 6 grandkids. So we have a rather big family, and we enjoy being together at Christmas.
So do you have everybody there where you are, all the kids, the grandkids? Do they live in the same area, or do they fly in? Or
Well, in the Netherlands, you don't fly in. Not literally. No, one daughter is like half an hour drive from here, and all of the others are almost 1.5 hour drive, which is a long way in the Netherlands. We are such a small country.
Wow.
Yeah, hour and a half drive. That can be from one side of the city to the other for us, depending on traffic. So
Yes. Yeah,
that's not
well,
fun.
we hope that you have a great Christmas with your family, that everyone will continue to be safe. And here we are in 2022. I think we talked to you in April of 2022, if I remember right. It's the Christmas season, and you guys, Arab Vision, of course, as I mentioned earlier, you broadcast into the Arab world. What does that look like at Christmas time? Is it any different broadcasting into the Arab world? What do you guys do?
First of all, Christmas in the Middle East is celebrated on the 7th of January. Not at the same time as we celebrate Christmas, because that's Eastern Christmas.
Okay.
So, almost each year we produce a specific Christmas program with a lot of Christian music, especially. And we try to have different types of programs to share the gospel of the birth of Jesus Christ, and the mission of God into this world. So this year we will also do a specific special Christmas program. And actually in the Middle East, although most countries are, up to 100% Muslim, you will see Christmas trees over there and all sorts of other Christmas characteristics. Although, of course, those Islamic countries don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
So throughout this year of 2022 with Arab Vision, what have you seen God do this year through the TV network?
Yeah, well, it's not just TV network. I mean, we actually are a producer of content in the first place. And since we have gone so much into social media, we primarily produce content for social media. So, which means for our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, audio in SoundCloud, and also we broadcast everything through our own YouTube channels. And beside that, we offer all of our content to satellite TV broadcasters. So they are our partners, and they broadcast from outside the Arab world into the Arab world. And since we use the internet, we can do almost whatever we like, because the internet in the Middle East and North Africa is open, so we can share a lot, even if we are, or even though we are in the middle of so-called closed countries, Islamic countries that don't allow you to evangelize or to share Christ as the Son of God. Especially with Christmas, of course, this is really a significant part of the Christian faith,
right.
that we share Christ as the Son of God. But throughout the year, I mean, through our many different social media platforms, and we have different target audiences, so we also have different types of social media platforms. Some of them reaching out in an evangelistic manner to the whole Arab world, but also language-related social media platforms, like for Yemen especially, for Saudi Arabia, and also for Algeria. And we also have a specific ministry to Arab youth. And overall, I think, I mean, we have a relatively small team of about 20 people altogether for production, social media, and follow-up. And in the past, let me see, in the past 6 months, our team had about 15,000 personal conversations with people who responded to our content.
Wow.
And that's really a lot for such a small crew of people. But our follow-up people really enjoy and love to be in contact with people who are either interested in knowing Christ better, or saw a vision of Jesus and want to know more about it, or saw the Jesus film and want to know more about the Christian faith. Or a lot of people are deeply troubled in the Arab world, like everywhere in the world actually, but so they also counsel a lot of people, especially a lot of Arab women who are especially in very complicated situations and relationships. And so it's it's a lot of different types of people that our follow-up team relate to in their ministry.
Good on you guys for taking advantage of social media. I still can't figure out the TikTok, but I'm 62. But, using those platforms, I was going to say, before you talked about reaching the young people, I would imagine through social media that a lion's share of your viewers, readers, etc., are a younger demographic, right?
Yes, there's a significant group of young people and young adults, and on all our platforms actually, whereas in a lot of Western countries, Facebook is only for the 50 plus or something.
Right.
I mean, young people in the Arab world still, in many countries, still use Facebook, but also Instagram and TikTok. And they live on social media platforms.
Yeah. Well, I know over the last few years, right, Dan, we've had folks come on and they have talked about how God has been moving in the Arab countries with, as you mentioned, dreams, seeing dreams, dreaming of Jesus and him speaking to them. And then they're at the point of they're enlightened, they get a revelation. Then they need somebody to kind of to lead them and guide them. So it's so good that you guys are doing that. Do you see God moving more now than he has, maybe because you've been a part of this for what, 25 years?
Yeah. Well, in the past, when we were offering our content, our TV programs to broadcasters, and had less opportunity to be on the internet, it was harder to measure the impact. We knew we reached out to many people, but we were more depending on the response reports from the broadcasters. Now that we are completely in charge of what we're doing on the internet, because we broadcast through the internet and we reach out and invite people to conversations on the internet. So it's much easier for us to at least see that impact, and that's it's growing and growing, because the more platforms you can use. And also, we are also developing e-learning courses. So on the internet, people can start following a discipleship course, or
That's good.
or a course based on the Jesus film, for example, to find more out about Jesus. And so, it's through all the statistics, it's easier to measure the numbers, and they are huge. And also the impact through the conversations in private messaging. Our follow-up team write them down as much as possible, but of course they do that in Arabic. So not everything is translated into English. So even what I know what's happening is limited, because when I visit my team in the Middle East and I start talking to them, I hear stories and I'm like, I didn't read those yet. How come? They said, yeah, but we are in the business of being with people, of talking to people, of discipling them, or explaining the gospel to them. And so for them, it's really a burden to write things down.
Right. It's Inge Postma with Arab Vision. ArabVision.org is a place you can go to find out more information. Inge, any way that folks can help you guys continue to do the work you're doing?
Well, prayer is the most important. There's a lot of spiritual battle and struggle in the Arab world. Our follow-up team, they have so much on their plate, not only people who are interested in the Christian faith, in the Bible, but also a lot of people who literally dump their misery on their plate. And so please pray for them, for wisdom. And of course, we are a faith ministry, so we always need financial donations to continue our work, to continue the production of our video content, which is very high quality, and also for the people who do the social media work and the follow-up.
Find out more how you can be a part, ArabVision.org. And Inge, you and your team, we appreciate what you have done and are doing and continue to do. Godspeed and everything you do, and blessings. And have a very, very Merry Christmas with your family there. Let's take a break. We will be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.